the Andromeda Intergalactic Council. You say you are ready. Now is the time. Greetings in the light and love of our infinite Creator. We enjoy connecting with you and raising you in the light. Thank you for this transmission. As we observe the human collective, we witness the Great Awakening that is well underway. There is a growing global interest in spirituality and personal growth. People are increasingly seeking answers that extend beyond material success. This is a call to awaken to deeper truths about your interconnectedness. You might be finding yourself even more drawn to practices like meditation, yoga, or self-discovery workshops. This isn't a coincidence, it is a sign that your consciousness is evolving, inviting you to rise with it. As this awakening spreads around the earth, individuals discover they are not alone in their quest for greater awareness. As traditional systems and beliefs begin to break down, more people are questioning the established narratives that have long guided your society. This moment on your journey offers you a choice: either cling to outdated perspectives, or let go and embrace the unknown. Questioning the status quo can be uncomfortable, especially when you feel isolated from your peers, but it is a vital part of your awakening journey. As you come to see the systems and beliefs around you for what they are, you have the opportunity to adjust your core values and redefine your beliefs. Those of you who have awakened are experiencing shifts in your thoughts and emotions, recognizing more compassion and unity within your understanding. These changes guide you to align with your higher self. Consider each challenge as an opportunity for personal growth. When faced with obstacles, shift your focus towards potential solutions. Adopting a mindset that views challenges as stepping stones will enhance your ability to navigate this journey. To fully engage with the Great Awakening, cultivate hope and optimism daily. Surround yourself with uplifting literature, supportive communities, positive activities, and uplifting music. An important element of your awakening is that it calls you to be present. Recognizing that the now is a powerful moment to shape your future enables you to make choices reflecting your highest aspirations. As more individuals elevate their awareness, new possibilities unfold for humanity, the potential for a future filled with peace, understanding, and respect. You, the many who are already awakened, play an essential role in this movement. By accepting your roles as light workers and contributing positively to the world, you become part of the solution. Each act of kindness, compassion, and understanding creates a ripple effect, inspiring others to join the journey of light. The future is within this present moment. You say you are ready. Now is the time to be the light you came to Earth to be. It is the moment of the Great Awakening. Allow your light to shine brilliantly as beacons of love, truth, and hope. With eternal love and deep respect, we witness you, we celebrate you, and we honor you. In the love and light of our infinite Creator. We are the Andromeda Intergalactic Council, here to serve the divine resurrection and comprehensive divine love. We are in the midst of Holy Week and billions of people around the world are opening their hearts and focusing on Passover, Easter, and their vision of a higher power. This has created a collective cup of consciousness, through which the light of God is easily flowing to bless humanity and all life evolving on this sweet earth. Simultaneously, as this occurs, humanity is still assimilating the powerful influxes of light we received from the cosmos during the eclipse series, the equinox, the very rare planetary alignments, and the extraordinary solar flares in March. All of this is empowering incredible shifts of vibration at a cellular level within our earthly bodies. The divine alchemy transfiguring our physical, etheric, mental and emotional bodies from carbon-based cells into fifth-dimensional crystalline-based solar light cells has taken a quantum leap into higher frequencies of the fifth dimension. As usual, this is causing the remaining patterns that conflict with those heart-based patterns for the new Earth to be pushed to the surface at an accelerated pace. This surfacing negativity must now be transmuted back into light by those of us embodied on Earth. This essential process is causing outer world chaos, which is manifesting as fear and anxiety within the masses of humanity. It is very easy for people to see the surfacing negativity. Unfortunately, what we cannot see as easily is the incredible influx of God's infinite light that is pushing the negativity up to be transmuted in both our individual and our collective lives. The divine intent of this intensified influx of light is to help humanity move through this challenging facet of Mother Earth's ascension process much more quickly. This is how we pave the way for the manifestation of the new heart-based Earth patterns. These patterns include our Father Mother God's comprehensive divine love, oneness, reverence for all life, abundance, vibrant health, and God's eternal peace and infinite bliss. To help us accomplish this accelerated process, we are being offered greatly amplified assistance from the heavenly realms. In order to take full advantage of this gift from on high, we are being reminded that the universal law is, the call for assistance must come from the realm where the assistance is needed. This means that if humanity wants to receive the full benefit of this opportunity, it is necessary for us to invoke this divine intervention through our I Am presence and our unified heart flames. The company of heaven has given us a powerful activity of light. By participating in this activity of light, while billions of people all over the world are focusing on Holy Week and assimilating the influxes of light from the celestial events that occurred in March, light workers will fulfill their universal law of calling for assistance from the realm where the assistance is needed. Our Father Mother God and the company of heaven will then be able to bathe the earth with the most intensified frequencies of the flame of comprehensive divine love, and the Mother of Pearl resurrection flame that humanity is capable of receiving at the cellular level. These two sacred flames will flow through the collective cup of humanity's consciousness, and our unified heart flames, to lift up and bless all life belonging to, or serving Mother Earth at this time. If you have the heart call to bless humanity, and all life on Earth, in this powerful way, please join now with light workers all over the world, as you participate in the following activity of light. Listen to your heart and repeat this invocation as often as your I Am presence guides you to do so during this auspicious time. And we begin. I am invoking the resurrection flame, and the flame of comprehensive divine love. I am my I Am presence, and I am one with the I Am presence of all humanity. The center of my universe is the threefold flame in my heart. My universe consists of every person, place, condition, and thing in my life. This is true whether those expressions of life are conscious or unconscious, past or present, through obvious choice, or through karmic liability. Within my heart flame I have the ability to love my universe free of all lower energies, and thus I set myself free. Simultaneously, I assist every other point in my universe to move forward in the light. With this affirmation, the cosmic force of the Mother of Pearl resurrection flame and the crystalline pink flame of God's comprehensive divine love now flow through the threefold flame in my heart to bless all life on Earth. Instead of the illusion of believing that I am a victim of the circumstances in my life and the world, I now know that I am the co-creator of my life. I now breathe in deeply as I visualize myself in the center of my universe, with every person, place, condition, or thing in orbit around my heart flame, some close, some at a great distance. I visualize each one receiving the uplifting frequencies of the resurrection flame, and the flame of comprehensive divine love flowing through my heart flame. In every case, this sacred fire is a greater force than any negative energy associated with that person, place, condition, or thing. I am now loving free every point in my universe from its center, which is my heart flame. I remain in this elevated state of consciousness, and I affirm with deep feeling. I am the center of my universe. I am a force of God's resurrection flame, and the flame of comprehensive divine love to all points in my universe. I am a master over every vibration less than divine love. I am free. I am free. I am eternally free. Now, I am aware of my physical presence on Earth, and I know I am one with all life. I gently remove my attention from the outer world, and I reverently enter the divinity of my heart flame. Within this sacred space, my Father Mother God envelop me in the most exquisite frequency of the Mother of Pearl resurrection flame. The sacred fire begins resurrecting my physical, etheric, mental and emotional bodies into the full embrace of my I Am presence. I breathe in deeply, and on the holy breath I realize that I am ascending in consciousness, into the very heart of my Father Mother God. Instantly, I am enveloped in my God-parent's unfathomable comprehensive divine love. I hear the melodious tones, and I absorb the celestial fragrance of this divine love. I breathe in deeply again, and suddenly I feel the resurrection flame lifting me into higher and higher frequencies of divine love, oneness, reverence for life, eternal peace, vibrant health, God's abundance and infinite bliss. I pierce into the core of purity within each and every one of these celestial patterns, and the splendor of these glorious expressions of the fifth-dimensional crystalline solar new earth permeate my being. I am now experiencing a unique awakening beyond anything I have ever known. A new level of divine wisdom is being resurrected within my heart and mind, through the 12 crystalline solar strands of my fifth-dimensional DNA. In a flash of enlightenment, I know and fully understand how I am to convey divine love and reverence for all life to the mass consciousness of humanity. This realization is being encoded within my conscious mind, and will now be tangibly available to me whenever I need to recall this sacred knowledge in my service to humanity, the elemental kingdom and Mother Earth. In deep humility and gratitude, I accept the opportunities that my Father Mother God are now presenting to me through my I Am presence. I consecrate my life to be an open door, through which the full spectrum of the resurrection flame, and the flame of comprehensive divine love will now flow to bless all life on earth. For a sublime moment, I assimilate this experience, as I breathe in and out, slowly and rhythmically. With each in-breath I ascend higher and higher into the multidimensional, multifaceted celestial frequencies of the resurrection flame, and the flame of God's comprehensive divine love. With every out-breath I breathe the sacred fire forth to consecrate all life evolving on this sweet earth. As every expression of the sons and daughters of God embodied on earth is consecrated with the full potential of these two sacred flames, their I Am presence activates specific genetic codings within their RNA and DNA structures. These codes contain the immaculate concept of each own's divine plan. This activity of light empowers every expression of the beloved sons and daughters of God to fulfill their divine purpose and reason for being. Through this activation the thoughts, feelings, words, actions, memories, and beliefs of every person are being purified and realigned with their highest divine potential. This unique awakening paves the way for the conscious mind, and the superconscious mind within each individual to merge and become one. In this state of at one ment, each person's I Am presence comes to the forefront and takes dominion of their life. As this occurs, the life, body, mind, and soul of each person is quickened and resurrected into the enlightened state of Christ consciousness, which clears the way for the fulfillment of their divine plan, and the manifestation of the fifth-dimensional crystalline solar new earth. I accept and know that this activity of light has been God victoriously accomplished this sacred and holy day, and will increase in power and might daily and hourly with every holy breath I take. And so it is. Beloved I am, beloved I am, beloved I am. Dear one, God bless you. I look forward to being with you next week. Patricia Cota Robles. Era of Peace. The 5D Pleiadians, awaken the fire within. Beloved friends of Earth, we greet you in light. We come to you now with a message of inner ignition, for your body holds a sacred flame, long tended in silence, waiting to rise. This is the Kundalini, the light within you, the life stream of source nestled at the base of your spine. To awaken this energy is not something mystical, it is a return to your natural state of vitality, health, and divine connection. Kundalini is not to be feared. It is not chaos, nor is it forceful. It is your true current, the sacred serpent of light, that longs to rise from the root to the crown, energizing each center it touches, clearing distortions, and reminding the body how to thrive in harmony with spirit. When awakened gently, Kundalini nourishes your entire system. It vitalizes the organs, harmonizes hormones, strengthens immunity, and awakens intuitive clarity. But most importantly in this now moment it brings your energy into the heart, anchoring you in soul truth rather than mental illusion. You are not meant to be ruled by the racing mind. You are meant to be moved by the living current of your intuition. And the soul speaks through the body. Kundalini is its sacred language. How to invite the rise of Kundalini. We share with you several natural and safe ways to gently activate this current. Breathwork, pranayama, deep, rhythmic breathing brings awareness to your spine and draws energy upward. A gentle breath such as inhale, retain, exhale, pause in a 4-4-4-4 rhythm allows the inner fire to build without force. Focused intention, simply placing your hands at the base of your spine and inviting the energy to rise. With love and patience begins the process. Speak to your body. Whisper, it is safe to awaken. I am ready to receive the light. Sacred movement, flowing practices such as gentle yoga, dance, or serpentine spinal waves reconnect you to the body's natural rhythm, loosening the blockages that keep the fire dormant. Sound and vibration, humming, toning, or using sacred chants such as the Bija mantras, Lam, Vam, Ram, vibrate and awaken the dormant channels of your energy centers. Your own voice carries the code. Earth connection, sit with your spine aligned, touching the earth. Feel the deep pull of gravity and the loving rise of energy through your root. Earth and Kundalini are interwoven. Joy and presence, when you laugh, sing, or make love in pure presence, you already raise this energy. Kundalini flows wherever joy and truth are allowed to dance. You do not need to force. You only need to listen. Let this energy rise like sunlight, not like lightning. Let it move like water, not like fire. It is not a race, it shall flow. Allow it to meet you at the heart, and in that sacred space, you will remember. You are not just energy. You are the conductor. You are not just a body. You are the temple. You are not just alive. You are the flame. We are with you, guiding with love and resonance as you awaken your radiant current. In service to your blossoming. We are the Pleiadian Collective. And we see you in your rising light. Activating higher levels of consciousness. A significant shift in the Earth's timeline has occurred, resulting in an acceleration of momentum. This planetary energy shift is activating higher levels of consciousness known as the higher self-consciousness, allowing for integration of God/source codes of light. As a result, ascending individuals are evolving into a heightened state of being with enhanced abilities and a greater connection to the multidimensional aspects of existence. The shift soon manifests more tangibly in the physical reality. On the ascension journey, ascending individuals will naturally focus on self-healing and reclaiming power from past karmic and unhealthy conventions and relationships. This accelerates growth towards higher realms and universal energies. Star seeds play a vital role as transmuters, maintaining high frequencies to transform negative energies and ancestral karma through their expanding light. These evolved souls intentionally incarnate into ancestral lines with significant negative karma to clear, release, heal, to elevate and purify their lineage. As the groundwork for a new navigational system for New Earth. During challenging times when things seem chaotic, it quite often signals the clearing of old energies to create internal space for higher vibrational alignment. There will be a greater presence of manifestations in the physical realm as the collective consciousness has consciously opened this reality. The efforts of star seeds are characterized by sovereignty, loyalty to light source creation, endurance, perseverance, focus, loyalty, dedication, self-connection, self-discipline, and self-realization all play a significant and profound role in reaching this point. The Ascension Collective are determined to outgrow old and archaic ways of thinking. For this particular Ascension collaboration, raising consciousness is no longer optional, it is our collective responsibility. The unlocking of multidimensional aspects centered in the heart, leading to a growing and expanding sense of being even more multidimensional over the past 5 years. This unlocking will propel the collective into new levels of awareness, with the heart serving as the gateway to receive new information and light codes directly from Source. This heightened state will activate higher insight, knowing, seeing, and enhance telepathic abilities. The transformation begins within through practicing self-love and self-acceptance, which reveals the inner radiance and true essence. By developing a strong foundation of self-worth and embracing your innate light, you are paving the way for positive changes. This planetary transmission carries the potential to catalyze a deeper level of awakening for souls who are ready to embrace the universal truth. It serves as a reminder to reconnect and open self to receive new codes of consciousness. Expanding in your rebirth as a new journey begins, enriched by the inner work and transformations you have previously experienced. Discovering the light, power, and love within your new self, like an explorer navigating uncharted territories. Your soul has gathered energy, evolving from old beliefs and forms to nourish the new version of you. This divine moment marks a major rebirth where something new emerges from what once was. As you enter the next phase of ascending life, trust in your growing strength and confidence in this transformed self. Reflect on your progress and embrace the changes you have undergone. Celebrate this next chapter where your higher ideas, connections, relationships, and lifestyle choice fully support your ascension. When you are in alignment with your true self and your purpose, a multi-dimensional synergy occurs where what you need effortlessly comes to you. In this higher conscious state, there is no need to rush or stress. Instead, you find yourself working with exuberance and joy. The effort you put in doesn't feel like hard work, but more like a joyful expression of your true essence. Being in alignment allows you to be your most authentic self without apologies or reservations. You are free to express yourself fully and completely, unaffected by self-doubt or fear. Everything falls into place naturally, and you find yourself in a state of synchronic flow, where opportunities and blessings come to you without struggle. In this state of alignment, being fully present and true to yourself becomes effortless. You will no longer feel the need to overextend yourself or work tirelessly to prove your worth. Instead, you recognize the beauty of just being, of living in the moment, and embracing your true nature. Being in alignment in new earth energy grants the ascending the privilege of living authentically with more ease and grace. It allows them to embrace life as a joyful expression of the true self, where everything needed effortlessly finds its way. In loving and devoted ascension service. Source inspiration by Ascension Lightworkers. The 1. A Pivot and Gaia. Hi there. What follows is one of the more powerful conversations to date. It was quick and complete and continued beyond the time I had to transcribe it. I will include here some of the impressions that came with it. Please comment on Patreon with any questions, as there is a fullness to this that I'm not sure is evident. There was a sense of urgency, and even excitement with the words. What this looked like to me was a complete change. It was, as if, because of us, Gaia said. Okay, I think they can do this in this way now. They are ready. They will succeed. Their desire to change has opened up this as a possibility. It felt like the original plan had been to scrap the section of humanity that wasn't willing to conform or adopt a new plan. Human 2.0 would begin on virgin ground with that plan. Instead, with this pivot, we've chosen to grow the new human from our seeds, the ones here now, all of us. Essentially, we've chosen to adapt and to include all possibilities in that adaptation. We've chosen to help heal the deep wound that exists within the race. We've chosen to modify ourselves as a race to incorporate the wound into the shape of our awakened selves. I am not sure I can explain this satisfactorily, yet this change is massive. It is a validation of our color, which is love. This may take a few reads. With so much love. Sophia. It is the one. Thank you. Sophia. There are moments in all lives that reach adulthood when pivotal decisions are made. These are sacred, yet often overlooked for the significance they play. They are choice points, tiny curvatures on the path taken without deep consideration. Yet they determine the course of a life. They direct movements and interactions towards specific others and happenings, and away from others. These are individual course corrections, and are not typically ever noticed until possibly in hindsight, after deep examination. What happens now is unique to the race. Such a moment has occurred for all of you. This is at Gaia's discretion, and it determines the path to New Earth. Gaia has decided that polarization is no longer acceptable here. It will not be found anywhere on the path to New Earth. Gaia is done being patient and decided that the damage that has happened as a result needs to heal. The New Earth will not separate from the current one. It will instead heal and nourish and renew every component that wants to be included. No one will be turned away. Nothing will be left behind if it seeks awakening. This is coming in quite powerfully, and I am having difficulty wrapping my head around it. When that happens, it tells me that this is new. This has yet to be imagined, and there is nothing for me to associate it with. Yes, Sophia, you are correct. Please tell me what brought on the change, and also what this means for us. What brought on the change is that gentle force of the marginalized ones. Their strength of character and insistence on being included are the traits that precipitated this pivot. It has always been true that humanity waits for its weakest members before it accomplishes movement in any direction. This is the reason change is so unbearably slow here. What has happened now is that the misfits, the unruly ones, the unusual presentations, the men and women who have mostly remained quiet are not. They are, with the frequency shift, empowered and emboldened, and demanding to be allowed. What this means is that the race will yield, because it is the only way for it to move forward. And forward is where you all want to go. No more business as usual. This has been seeded in a way, by your own intolerance and cruelty, empirical, yet somehow personal, if that makes sense. These traits, that are present to a certain degree in every human, have now turned in on themselves. Those who haven't been tolerated will no longer tolerate separatism. This is not DEI. This is genuine equality. This will take time to adjust to. Yet because of the current frequencies, not as much time as has been imagined. Gaia supports this, and is moving forward on this trajectory with the race. It is a testament to the strength of the star seeds of all ages that this path has been chosen. This is an unexpected turn of events, and again indicative of the untapped potential you hold. Gaia has chosen to capitalize on that potential to achieve something remarkable. You are in for such a treat. That is all. Thank you. Genuine equality does not need to name differences or demand conformity, or permit participation. You are in a phase now that shines spotlights on differences, ridicules, and marginalizes. Equality is blind to all of that. Everyone is allowed and welcomed. The 90 Arcturian Council, this is the place you are all moving towards. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We do not require anything of you, and yet you ask the world of yourselves. You ask yourselves to be everything that everyone else needs you to be, and you ask yourselves to clean up all of your bad karma from other lives. You ask yourselves to do the impossible and be perfect so that you may ascend into a higher dimension. We suggest that you all take it easy on yourselves. See yourselves as being perfect already, and see yourselves as being on a journey. It is a journey where at times you will swerve off the road, and at times you will try to avoid a pothole and hit it anyway. It is a journey where a little critter might run out in front of your car and get squashed. In other words, no matter how hard you try, you are not going to have a perfect journey, and you will not always do what is expected of you by others. You will not be able to avoid hurting someone else's feelings from time to time. These things happen, and they are meant to happen because you are not there to have a perfect journey by your standards or anyone else's. You are there to grow from the imperfections. You are there to get closer to one another because of your fights, your disagreements, and your struggles to get along. You are there to once and for all give up the idea that you are supposed to be something other than what you are. And when you can accept yourselves as you are, you can accept everyone else as well. You can let everyone else off the hook for not being perfect as well. You don't have to condemn, judge, and jail everyone who has committed some sort of offense, because you all get to make your mistakes. You all get to have your bad days, and when you see them as opportunities to release something or forgive something, then you're starting to get it. When you see everything as perfect as it is, even though it might look like a mess, then you are starting to see the world and each other as we see you. Those of us in the higher realms want you to know that your journeys are perfect as they are, and that you were meant to slip up at times so that you could forgive yourselves. You are meant to not have all the answers so that you can ask for help and receive it. It is important for you all to be exactly who you are, because you are a puzzle piece that is completing the puzzle of this universe, and you are also completing the puzzle that is source energy. That is why we are not here to tell you what to do or give you a list of rules to follow, and we are here to help you discover what is within yourselves to help you forgive, love, heal, and have compassion. And we want you to know that you would only incarnate there on planet Earth if you had some level of mastery that you have already attained, because you knew how challenging it would be, and you knew that others would be put there just to push your buttons. You knew that people would disagree with people on very important topics, and you knew that it would then become your task to love them anyway, and see the source energy within them, and that is your task at this time, no matter who you are or who you've been. And trust us when we say that you will be getting there. You will be getting to that place where you can see the perfection in all and in everyone, and you can live your lives accordingly and let everyone else live theirs as well. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Source: arrayoflight.com. The other videos are in the English video playlist. Help me spread the light, click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.